Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you the progress of a recent commission I did for one of my watchers, Carly. Before I start my thought process of the commission, I actually want to state that if you are a fan of, Hazbin Hotel, I actually got my little Fat Nuggets plushie in the mail the other day, along with a little cute exclusive pin. I'll put up a picture right here of what they look like. Hopefully I'll have it up here. If I remember, I'll put a note of it so you guys can see it. But, okay, that's it for that. So technically what today's commission is that Carly wanted me to draw their Sona with my character, Flipsy. I was a little surprised because usually when people commission my characters with their characters, it isn't usually very, it's not very wholesome. They're always like either some fight thing or dirty stuff and private. But this one was a surprise because she wanted to do something wholesome and she gave me free range for it. So I thought it would be cute if her character in full body was holding my character and her full body. I know that for Happy Chi Friends, I'm pretty sure they're very small, they're very tiny creatures. And the reason why I know this is because, one, a majority of them are quite smaller compared to the character Lumpy. And two, I was actually watching Happy Chi Friends the other day, and I saw the comparison size of Nutty, which is around the same height as Flippy, was being confronted by a forest bear. And obviously there was a big difference in those two. It was even bigger than Lumpy. So I made Flipsy, I assumed that all Happy Chi Friends are small, so I made Flipsy small. Obviously when she's in the world of Happy Chi Friends, she's actually quite a tall character. She's actually one of the largest women there. Not weight. She has a little bit of chubby, but like height-wise, she's a very tall Happy Chi Friend character out of all my females, except for Athena. Anyway, and Carly, well, I assume that, well, she gave me a picture of her anime character, but I asked her, was there a different style that you may want me to do for this character? Because I do ranges of styles. I do Steven Universe, Hazbin Hotel, Villainous, basic, OKKO, that's another one I know. And, basically all cartoon stuff, even some anime stuff. And she asked me to do the style of My Hero Academia. So, obviously, Hero Academia it's not simple, but it isn't too detailed when it comes to their normal posing and stuff. Obviously, when there's like very intense moments, there is going to be a lot of details and depths and all that. It's just amazing. That's one of the reasons why I like My Hero Academia. But yeah. And I wanted to get the style as closely as I can get it. And I was debating whether doing it in Illustrator or in Pencil Side. And after tinkering around, I decided to just do her character's outline in Illustrator. And I'm glad I did, because it captured more of that style. The very thin, very loose kind of feeling. Whereas Illustrator, I probably wouldn't have even got it. I didn't even get it to that way when I drew my Hero Academia little head pins. I honestly wish I could have just done them in like my Pencil Side, which I think I will, because I am gonna do a lot of updates on my convention merch. But that's a discussion for another story. So it took me, I think the part that took me the most time on was Carly, the character itself. Again, because I wanted to capture the Hero Academia style. I also wanted to get all her proportions right. I wanted to make sure that all the clothes and wrinkles would be perfect. I was being so picky with myself because here's a little artist problem. When you sketch something and then you outline it, and then when you look at your outline, it just looks off. Yeah, that was me the entirety of the time. I was like so unhappy with the outline. Some I didn't get to record because I'm an idiot and I forgot to press record, but a majority of it was recorded in here. And it took me like about a day and a half maybe, but I managed to finish off the character. And then after that was Flipsy. Since Flipsy is my own character, I didn't struggle with her very much. The only thing is that I actually had to make sure that Flipsy and her would interact in the same picture while being in different styles. Because obviously Flipsy is going to be outlined in Illustrator because Happy Tree Friends is a very bold style. And I am known to do like, a lot of bold outlines and stuff. Because I usually draw outlines manually in Illustrator with my mouse pad. So that was something I always comfort with. Anime, not so much. I'm practicing on it, and I think I'm getting better at it. Carly was actually a great example to make sure I give myself a better idea of it. So again, thank you, Carly, for giving me a challenge. I mean, I don't want to say it in a bad way. I actually liked it. I actually liked how the character itself turned out, especially when I colored it and shaded it. It was so nice and clean, and I liked it so much. I had to be very careful with Carly's character because, again, I didn't want the strokes to look too thick or to look off between the other lines and stuff. And yeah. Flipsy, obviously, I didn't have much problem with her outline because, it's a character that I'm so used to and she has to be bolded and stuff. And, yeah. That was actually one of my, it's actually one of my favorite commissions that I've done so far. Out of, let's see, how long I've been doing? I think I've been doing this for 4 years. Yes, I started commissions in 2017, and we're in 2021. So this is actually one of my favorites. Not only because of the challenge it ends, but the cute wholesomeness. Especially what I did with Flipsy's face. She just looks so shocked to have someone actually hugging her, let alone someone from a different world from her. Especially because she's used to actually picking other people up. Because again, Flipsy is actually one of the tallest characters, the strongest characters that I have. And only to be picked up by some random stranger who is way taller than her, looks very innocent and cute and adorable and just cuddling with her like she's a little teddy bear, which she's a little bear. I didn't want to make Flipsy be violent I didn't want Flipsy to be violent this time. If you followed me for a while and you heard me talk about how Flipsy usually is, when people get near her, she actually hates people. She distances herself from them very much. She actually rather be alone than to actually make friends. And basically Flipsy is my personification of how I felt towards the fandom after the Flippy Sue movement thing. Short story, to put a long story short, it was bad. It was very bad. Very awful. And I made Flipsy become the personification of how I felt towards the fandom after I came back. After being away for a very long time. And a lot of people actually wanted to be friends with her, but I decided to make her, because she used to be very bubbly, but now she kind of she'll fucking she'll probably give anyone that even gets close to her a big sucker punch and tell them to fuck off. But with Carly, it was very wholesome and cute, and I figured, you know what, I'll just give Flipsy the whole I'm confused, I'm not angry, I'm not happy, but I'm not angry kind of confusion face. It was cute, it was adorable. I actually liked the picture in the end. I'm glad I did this, because the other idea I was actually gonna go to was just Flipsy lifting her up, and I'm like, it's okay, But wouldn't it be cuter if Carly actually picked up this tiny little bear and cuddled her like if it's one of her old plushies she has in her room? And then I have Flipsy over here doing this fun little "the fuck's going on" face. I'm glad I went through to this approach. My thoughts about this, really, I think I said it so many times. I think this picture is very cute and adorable, and I'm glad that Carly commissioned this for me. I actually like her character too. Her character was fun to experiment with in the styles of My Hero Academia. I think she would fit very well into that world, honestly. If she ever like if she actually does become like the kind of thing in there, hopefully she'll have a little red bear to remind, like a little red bear to say like, oh, Flipsy back there, or something like that. But yeah. So thank you so much, Carly, for commissioning this piece. This picture is going to be available in all my social medias, my Instagram, my Newgrounds, Twitter, DeviantArt. If you haven't already, follow me there, where you can see my other older art. If you're interested in commissioning me for any work done, message me in my medias or comment down below. If you want to support me, you can, I have a Patreon that you can just submit like $1 to, and like all that, and then, or you can just like or subscribe. But just watching this far is actually good enough for me. And I'll also be linking up Carly's social media, and she was actually fun to know and talk to during this thing. I think she's a fun, sweet girl, and hopefully I'll talk to her more often than usual. And yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
No.